All right, welcome into the energy cleansing and daily collective tarot reading. Let me type into the chat and then we will get started. All right. So if there's something that you specifically want to heal, you can set that intention. Ask for assistance from my spirit guides and yours. Fill me with healing energy from the heavens and the earth. Let it flow to and through me, healing myself and others. So just say, I accept this healing and relax to the present moment. All right, now we're going to remove any energetic cords. Just speak with intention. I release whoever, whatever these energetic cords are attached to. Spirit guides, angel and healers, I ask that you remove all energetic cords, heal and repair the chakras and the energetic field. All right, now I'm going to do some plucking. You may feel yourself getting lighter and lighter and lighter as I do this. Just relax to the present moment. All right, now I'm going to place Reiki symbols in all of your chakras. We're going to do Chukugray, the master symbol, and Seihaki, which is emotional and mental healing. All right, just relax to the present moment. Okay. So I'm going to do one final cleanse of your energy. Send your energy back to you. Okay, send all of your energy back to you, healthy, healed, whole for your highest good. Call my energy back to me, healthy, healed, whole for my highest good. And let's get into this collective reading. So, everyone's having a wonderful morning so far, a wonderful day. Let's move this out of the way here. All right. So let's start with the tarot. Usually start with tea leaves, but let's start with the tarot. Let's see. What can collective expect today? Queen of Wands, that's you standing in your power. Strength card, bottom of the deck. That's you standing in your power. Focusing on optimism. She's holding a sunflower, represents the sun. Optimistic outlook. Remaining positive. Embracing your passions in life. Trusting your instincts and your intuition. You are protected. I do see this is about you being bold and assertive, going after what it is that you want, that you truly want. This even says funny right here. So you might have some more like fun times today. Feeling very confident, optimistic. As you are overcoming stress, it's like you're being optimistic, trusting your instincts and your intuition. could be going through a spiritual awakening. Says there is a light inside everyone, and spiritual awakening is about lighting it up. Feel the beauty in your life and listen to your inner voice. When you are awakened, you will have more power to face life. So the Queen of Wands is also about manifesting from your inner divinity, manifesting from that light within you. Let's see, what do you need to know? You need to know. Wealth. You do have wealth coming towards you. As you are trusting your instincts and your intuition, standing in your power, being very confident. Let's see what else. High Priestess, yes, trusting your intuition. Some of you could have a conceptual idea that has a lot of potential with a High Priestess, where you are analyzing, you're planning things out. This can represent subconscious and the conscious. Where you're listening to your intuition, you're also creating like a plan that can bring this conceptual idea into the works here. Garden. Pause. Being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. This has to do with public somehow, or a meeting. Some of you could be connecting with nature, grounding yourself in nature here. It says allow yourself to step back, look at all of the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. So the High Priestess is about taking that pause. It is also about decisions, as it's a number 2 card. So you do have decision here. But I do see being very bold, confident, trusting your intuition, listening to your instincts. I do see wealth coming to you as you're manifesting from your inner divinity. Again, it's about remaining grounded and giving yourself that moment to pause, check in with your intuition. The High Priestess is limitless. So it is about acknowledging that you are limitless. Pause and see what else. Page of Swords. Yeah, there's some sort of idea. Page of Swords can be like an idea that you're kind of playing around with. Where you're building this bridge to overcome this challenge. Some of you could be revisiting something that you've had some challenges with. But I feel like you're giving yourself that moment to pause. I do feel like you are, with the Page of Swords, playing around with ideas. You're also doing research. You have acknowledged, learn to bless others, and recognize your own efforts and accomplishments as well. This will give you a positive mindset and attract more goodness. Yeah, that's tapping into your confidence. When you do recognize your own efforts and accomplishments, what has happened as a result of your effort. It is a boost to the confidence. And I do feel that this is going to help you as you're moving forward. See what you need to know. High Priestess here. Do not back down from opposition, so strength and fortitude. So do you feel like you are being very strong? You're keeping your eye on the prize with the bull. But it's about giving yourself that moment of pause too as well. Let's see what you need to know here. Yeah, Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Yeah, you will have this triumph. There's birds here on the Page of Swords. This is like that healthy detachment where you can see the bigger picture. And you're overcoming this worry, this anxiety, because you are grounding yourself first, tapping into your confidence, reminding yourself of your self-worth, of what it is that you can do. And I see that you're attracting wealth. You're also being very strong. You're facing fear. You're dissecting fear. That's the way to overcome fear, is you dissect it. You say, like, what is the fear? Where does it come from? What is the benefit of me having this fear? And how will this fear hold me back? Is it rational? Is it irrational? And you focus on the benefit. So the benefit has to outweigh the fear. I feel like you're giving yourself that moment of pause to listen to yourself. You're going after what it is that you want, being very purposeful, being very logical, and there's success and vitality here. With the sun, the bringer of life. Very nice. You have the sunflower here, and this all starts with you coming from that place of groundedness, of having a positive mindset, believing in yourself. Because what you're manifesting here comes here, the sun. Let's see what challenge opportunity here. So what is the challenge opportunity? Full circle completion. You have chosen to learn from your mistakes and move forward, closing out the cycle. Every layer of yourself you acknowledge is a layer that served its purpose. You are now feeling your power by seeing your inner strength and determination pay off. Be proud of this moment and let it carry you forward. And you have spiritual guidance, co-creation. It says your spirit guides and guardians are here to assist you and to help you evolve into your authentic self. That's that Queen of Wands. The time is now to see yourself as your spirit team sees you. They ask that you remove all the limiting thoughts and open yourself up to them. Meditation and asking for signs are a great way to deepen your connection. And I do see that's what you're moving into with this high priestess energy here. And you have radiant goddess acceptance. You are an amazing goddess, ready to fully understand how significant you are. Tap into your power by owning your beauty and potential, by not making any apologies for it. And you have humanitarian service. It says your soul longs to joyfully serve. Being of service is a huge calling that is honorable and satisfying. How are you being called to serve humanity? Serve with grace and humility to assist those that cannot help themselves. Be an advocate, a confidant, and an inspiration along the way. So, do you feel like you are connecting deeper to the beauty within yourself? With the high priestess, this can talk about connecting to like spiritual purpose, something that gives your life meaning. That's what I'm getting from that humanitarian card. Is you're really excited about stepping in new direction with the Page of Wands. There's a reinvention of self. And as you sit with this energy long enough, it will start to take form. It will start to take shape. With the High Priestess, I do feel like something's going to come into your intuitive awareness. You're evolving. Death card. Again, there's the sun rising in the background here. And your healing 4 swords. This is like my cognitive behavioral therapy card. So some of you may be interested in some of those techniques. That's like what we were talking about with this dissecting fear. But I do feel like you're restoring your inner world. You're also manifesting, going deep within yourself. Death card can be like going deep into the underworld. Bringing the unconscious conscious as the sun rises in the background here. You are evolving. Very nice. Creating change and investing. Well, let's see what else comes through. You're creating really healthy routines for yourself, and you're giving to parts of yourself that you may have been neglecting. You're also getting much better with communication with the Page of Swords as well. So let's get some intuitive life coaching advice. And then I'm going to close out the reading, and I will be live again later on today. So let's see. So guidance, insight, advice for collective for today. Reconciliation. This relationship, friendship, or partnership can be saved. And you have nourishment. You're being asked to take time out for self-care. Yeah, you're about to discover your life's purpose. You're healing old emotional wounds, the inner child. You're having a wake-up call, and it says, choose to approve of yourself and others will too. That's that Queen of Wands. Like the Queen of Wands seeks no approval because she approves of herself. She manifests from her own inner divinity. And you are being asked to take time out for self-care. I did do an energy healing at the beginning, so if you want to set the intention of healing like inner child wound, you can do that. So we have reconciliation. This can be like connecting deeper within yourself as well. So it says, indeed, this relationship, friendship, or partnership can be saved. But you're the one being asked to be the bigger person by doing what is necessary to call a truce. Both parties are being stubborn instead of seeking a resolution that serves the highest good of all of those involved. Are you ready to find a compromise that restores the harmony between you? Reconciliation card comes to you today to tell you that there is a communication breakdown. If all parties involved are willing to communicate, the situation can and will be resolved. However, it takes a certain amount of vulnerability to admit when you are wrong and to forgive someone for their wrongdoing. Be willing to step into that vulnerability, humility, and grace to initiate a truce in this situation. Begin by asking to speak to this person and then do so from a heart-centered space. See both sides and be willing to let go of the need to be right. When you let go of this need, you will be in a space where you can fully listen to what the other person has to say. Listen with your whole heart and be open-minded to hearing the other side of the story. This is a relationship worth salvaging. There is no need to give up. Resolution is guaranteed when this card shows up in your reading. This intuitive life coaching question says, what are you feeling around the situation and why? What grievance is causing you to dig in your heels the most? Is it possible that there could be a misunderstanding? If so, in what ways? Can you see a middle path between the differing sides? So this could be involving any type of connection that you may be dealing with today with that reconciliation. You are healing old wounds, and you are being asked to take time out for self-care to nourish yourself. All right, guys. So I'm going to hop off, and I will be live again later on today. And I will see you guys again real soon. All right. Bye, guys.